kind of Pokemon are you? How do you do the things you do? Share with me your secrets deep inside. What kind of Pokemon are you? Are you loyal through and through? Do you ever hope that's true? What kind of Pokemon are you?
Hey, what is up guys? My name is Gray and welcome back to my Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke. Alright, so we're here in the cave and I got all the party members healed up, so I guess now we're free to start battling everyone. So let's, I guess we'll start with the ones down here. I've laid anchor in ports around the world, but said port's the best. Alright, so got a sailor here, so we can start battling him, and he has 2 Pokemon on his team. So let's start off with a Donphan, so it's actually a really good Pokemon. And then I also have a Luffy, so I moved him up front. Now let's go for a Comet Punch. And that does almost nothing, so probably gonna have to switch him out. Alright, so there's the Horn Attack, and we take that pretty well. Let's just switch into Nemo. Alright, so Donphan is going to go for a Defense Curl, but we don't have to worry about that, so we can just go for a Water Gun. Alright, now he's going to go for an Odor Sleuth, so I don't think that affects us in any way, so we just go for another Water Gun. Alright, so that's perfect. So next is a Hypno. Let's see, that's going to be a Psychic type, so I could send in Danny, but I'll probably need outsped. Let's go with Tealmere. He does have the bite, so we can just get that super effective hit on him. Okay, and we got the flinch, so let's just go for another bite, and perfect. That is going to be enough to finish him off, and I think that was his last Pokemon, because he only had he only had 2. Alright, so that's the first trainer down. Let's talk to this kid here. You can't have this. Alright, so you got the Soft Sand. I wonder if you can just grab sand from here and that'll still have that same effect on Pokemon. Battle with me. Alright, so I guess it's another Sailor. And this guy only has 1 Pokemon. And it's just an Azrael, so I guess Luffy should be fine. Let's just go for another Comet Punch and see how much this does. Alright, so that only hit twice, and I don't know, hopefully Luffy does get some better moves as he levels up, because just really needs to, get something that does a little bit more damage. Alright, and Comet Punch is, I don't know, it's good that it hits multiple times, but it's still just not doing enough to knock out Pokemon, because we're taking on an Azrael, and it's starting to struggle. Alright, and we missed. Alright, so there's the bubble, and let me see. I'm gonna have to take a look at his stats after this, because I don't know, he's level 20, he should be doing this low level damage. So maybe he's a special attacker, I don't know. We can just find out soon. Yeah, so that hit twice and it's not doing anything, so hopefully it gets confused and just knocks itself out. Alright, so there's a Slam. So he's taking hits pretty well, because he was going up against a Donphan earlier, and the Horn Attack only did like maybe 20% damage. Alright, so it's going to lower our defense again. Hopefully we are able to just knock it out with this Comet Punch, because I think it can hit up to 5 times. But not this time. And that Azrael hasn't gotten confused once. Alright, come on. And we miss, and it snaps out of confusion. So it's going to go for the Charm, and that's going to lower our attack harshly. So it's already pretty low, so I don't think that made much of a difference. And we got almost no experience from that battle. Alright, so let's just take a look at his stats, see what's going on. Okay, oh, here it is. So he has a really good special attack for his level, and his attack is terrible, so that's why he's not doing so well. Let me see if maybe we can teach him something. Alright, so I have a Mega Horn. That would be pretty good. I have Flail and Peck, Silver Wind. Except all of these are physical moves, so it's not going to help us at all. Alright, so let's just switch them out from up front, and let's put let's put a Nell up here. Alright, so it's going to be another double battle. Alright, so we just need to be careful, make sure we don't lose anyone. Alright, so it's a Charmeleon and a Cradilly. Alright, so let's just go for a Thunderbolt on the Charmeleon and a Water Gun as well. After that, I can just start focusing on the Cradilly. I might have to switch out one of my Pokemon just to deal with this thing because it's really bulky. Let's see, I think it's going to be a Bug Rock type maybe? Actually, Thunderbolt should be fine. Let's go with, I guess, Water Gun again. Alright, so Thunderbolt's actually resisted, and let's see, Water Gun's neutral. Actually, I don't think this is a bug type. The Nemo's the one that's a bug type. This thing's a rock. Yeah, it's a rock grass type. So let's just go for another Thunderbolt. So it was resisted, but it still did a lot. And let's see. With the Water Gun, it should be neutral, so that's gonna almost knock it out. There's the Astonish, so we're fine. And then even with the Ingrain, I should be able to just knock it out next turn. Alright, perfect. So it's going to be another Pokemon down, and Nemo is also going to level up, so actually his special attack is the same as Ledian, so probably have to switch Ledian out of the party. So we did just recently catch some bunch of new Pokemon, so I guess we can go up to the Pokemon Center and just see if we can switch around on the party. Alright, as long as I'm here, I might as well heal up, just to get that out of the way. And let's see. I think we already have some water types, so I guess I might add Bruce onto the party. Okay, so I guess first, actually let me just take a look at their stats. So, alright, so here is Chinchou, with the Illuminate ability, so that's going to increase our encounter rate, which is honestly it's not really good, but let's see what else. He has decent stats, I guess, and Bubble, Thunder Wave, and Supersonic. So I think when it evolves, it gets to either Volt Absorb or Water Absorb. So I guess it's worth having on the team, but we do already have an Electric type. So I guess for now I'll add Bruce. And I do want to use green, but I might do it a little bit later. So in case we lose a Nell or maybe anyone else, I'll add him over. Alright, so now we're in Sailport. Actually, since we're in Sailport, I might be able to get another encounter if I can fish anywhere. Actually, I think first things first, because we're going to have to do the story stuff eventually, so I guess I'll have to get the other trainers out of the way. Let's see, this guy's just selling dolls. I don't know, we'll just exit out. So I guess I might as well see what everyone else is selling, because they might have really good items, since I think some of these might be randomized. This guy is selling just a regular, kind of like medicine, but don't really want that right now. Alright, come on, get... Oh, there we go. So let's just slip through. Okay, so this guy's... Someone's gonna give us a TM for secret power, and... we have the powder jar. Alright, come on. There we go. So, nothing good yet, but I think later on it'll be filled up with a lot of different people, and we can start buying stuff. So I guess now we're gonna come back here and... Alright, so let's switch Bruce up front. And I just need to see who I've battled. So I think I already battled him, those two kids, and... already battled him and them. Alright, so let's talk to this guy. The water around these parts is clean, but I get my zigzagging to pick up litter from the shoreline at times. Dirty water becomes rain and joins our rivers, which we drink from. If we polluted the sea, it all comes back to haunt us eventually. Okay, so I guess the only thing left is this house there, and actually, I wonder if she's gonna battle us. Yo, trainers, whether you're hot or trot or cooler or cool cat not, chill at my papa's spot. I'm the owner of this seashore house, but you can call me Mr. C. What I love above all is to see hot Pokemon battles. Let me see that your heart burns hot. If you can defeat all the trainers here, I'll reward your effort. Okay, so I guess we're going to start battling with this guy here. Alright, and it is a Shroomish, so... Actually, no, I don't think it's a fighting type yet, so... So we have Bide, Meditate, Detect, and Confusion. We're gonna have to switch out. Let's go with, let's go with Mako. That way I can just attack this thing from a distance. Alright, so the Shroomish is going to go for an Absorb, so don't really have to worry about that. It barely does any damage. I can just go for an Ember. And it's going to knock it out in one hit. Next is a Fortress, so that's going to be a Bug, I think Bug Fighting? No, Bug Steel. Let's see, I can't hit this thing as well, so I'm gonna have to switch out, and I think right now Mako's our only fire type. Oh, and right for the self-destruct. And we take that really well. So the good thing is low level, so that way Bruce can level up, and then we don't have to worry about Mako getting knocked out. And finally it's gonna be a Tentacool, so it's actually perfect. We could actually stand against this battle. Just go for Confusion. Although, I think Tentacruel is really specially defensive, so might not. Might take the hit really well. Okay, so there's going to be a Poison Sting. We should resist that. No, it does, yeah, it did neutral damage, and we also got poisoned. Okay, so let's go for another Confusion. There's the Constrict, so it's going to give us Confusion or Poison damage as well as, you know, the residual damage. So I'm going to have to use that antidote here because I don't want to keep taking more of these hits. So, I can't switch out. Let's go into our bag and... Alright, luckily we do have a lot of antidotes, so I'm just going to use this. And there's another poison sting. Alright, perfect. So it's in the range where another confusion should be able to take it out. And we also got the crit, so that's definitely going to finish him off. And now Bruce is going to level up to level 10. Okay, so now, let's see, there's going to be 2 more trainers. Boring battles aren't worth the effort. Very hot battles are what toughen up trainers in Pokemon. Okay, so Beauty Joanna is going to start off with a Smoochum. And unfortunately I don't have any fighting type moves to take this thing on, and I'm going to have to switch out. Let's go into Anel. Alright, so now we're confused. Let's go right for the Thunder Shock. It should be enough to finish this thing off. No, but we do get hit on our confusion, and we're also going to take a pound. So the Smoochum's attacks don't do much. I think, yeah, confusion damage does more. Alright, come on. There we go. So we actually broke through, just got... Alright, able to use the Thunder Shock, and we also got the Paralysis, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to take this thing out, so it's going to take one more Thunder Shock. And we also snap out of Confusion, so that's perfect. So now we can finish this thing off. And Joanna was defeated, so I think there's just one more kid. I'm going to show you how great my Pokemon are, but don't cry. Okay, so Simon is going to send out a Spoink, and yeah, so Spoink is a Psychic type as well, so I can't do anything against it. So let's go with Telemere. Alright, so there's a Psy Wave, and we do take that really well, so we can go for a Bite. And actually, I think I did find the Sharp Beak earlier, so I guess I can give that to Telemere, and it's also going to give him a boost to his flying type moves. Let's see, now it's going to send in a Smeargle. Let's go back out with Bruce. Let's see how much Confusion does. So there's a Sketch, and it failed since couldn't outspeed us. And it does alright. I'm just gonna go for a Struggle. Alright, so it looks like if you're slower than a Smeargle, it's basically just gonna struggle because Sketch only has 1 PP. Okay, so this Confusion, yeah, it does finish it off. I thought it was just gonna have to heal up earlier, but looks like we're done. Bruce is gonna level up to level 11 and almost to level 12. And that was the last trainer, so let's go talk to the owner again. You're scorching hot. Those battles blazed. I'm more than just satisfied. As a thanks for showing me your hot streak, I want you to take these. It's half a dozen bottles of soda pop. Alright, so awesome. Now we have access to new healing items. We can actually come back here and buy more whenever we need to. And I guess that's pretty good progress so far. So I guess I'm going to call it an episode here. But if you guys want to keep watching more, just remember to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.